welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's advent calendar unboxing is the Nespresso coffee advent calendar. So this is the official Nespresso calendar. This one is for the Vertuo line machine, the bigger capsules, the ones with the barcode on. I also have purchased the original one, which is behind me, and I will be doing a separate video of the original capsules if that is like your preference. Yes, I pronounce things weird. Capsules. This has been picked up before. I'm also not great at pronouncing the coffee names, so we'll have some fun with that. But in this video, I'm going to unbox the whole calendar. I'll show you everything that's in here, so at least you'll know whether it's worth picking it up. I've been unboxing this calendar since I think about 2018. I've basically unboxed it every year for about as long as they've done it, I believe. So go back and check those out if you want to see how this has evolved. Or not, because it might not have evolved, we'll see. I just quickly wanted to show you the packaging. So it comes in a cardboard outer sleeve, and then the calendar itself seems to be made of cardboard as well. It's pretty standard, it's the way they've always done it. The actual colour design, etc. is ever so slightly different every year, but the structure of the calendar seems pretty much the same. So let's get into the unboxing. Day number one. Starting it off with a festive blend. This one is the Festive Double Espresso. So it makes an 80ml coffee or 2.7ml. So this is a great way to try out the festive blends before they're actually released in stores if you want to open your calendar early like I have done. Day number two. This is one of the usual line. It is Altisso and it's a 40ml or 1.35 espresso sized coffee. Day number three. Today we have one of the original mug sized. This one is Intenso, so it's 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce. Definitely my favourite size of coffee. Day number four. This is another of the new ones from this year's Christmas range. It's Frosted Caramel Nuts. Sounds quite funny. This is mug size, 230ml or 7.77 fluid ounce. Day number five. This is Double Espresso Dolce, and it's 80ml, 2.7 fluid ounce, so this is your double espresso size. It looks like day number 21 has kind of sunk down and moved out of its window. Try not to displace that any more than it already has until we get around to that day. This is definitely not a calendar that you can kind of reuse. They don't want to go back in once you open them, which I guess is fine for the average person who purchases this calendar. Day number six. This is from the Barista Creations range, so it's kind of designed, I think, to be drank with milk, but obviously you can have any of them with milk, however you prefer to make your coffee. This one is Bianco Piccolo, and it says espresso for milk. So it says on it 270ml, 9 fluid ounce. This coffee isn't going to make that much coffee. This is one of those where it's going to be quite a strong coffee, put quite a lot of milk in, but you'll still get the coffee taste through it, I guess. So that is why. It does actually say for milk on top. Honestly, these capsules are not going to argue with you if you decide to go ahead and add milk to your drink. Day number 7. This is one of my favourites from the core range. It is Melozio. It's a mug-sized coffee, 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce. Delicious with or without milk. Day number 8. This is Barista Creations, but a flavoured one. It's flavoured sweet vanilla. I do like the flavoured coffees because they're not actually adding like a syrup or anything. Apparently the coffee just sits very close to whatever the flavour is, so in this case vanilla, and it naturally picks up that flavour in the coffee. That's what someone told me in the Nespresso store the other day, which I thought was a really clever idea. So like I said, this is sweet vanilla, 230ml mug size, which is 7.77 fluid ounce. Day number 9. Another from the normal line, it is Voltesso. This is an espresso sized coffee, 40ml, 1.35 fluid ounce. Day number 10. Ooh, another from the Christmas range. This one is called Seasonal Delight Spices. It is mug size, 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce. Day number 11. Another Barista Creations flavoured coffee. This one is Roasted Hazelnut, which is lovely. It's mug size, 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce. Day number 12. Double Espresso Chiro. This one is, as you'd expect with a name like that, a double espresso. It's 80ml or 2.7 fluid ounce, like I said, from the sort of standard range. Day number 13. Another Barista Creations. This one is Bianco Forte and it is for milk. This is one of the ones I have quite regularly with milk, and it's a 390ml or 13 fluid ounce. Personally, I probably don't put quite as much milk in as that, but this will give you like a mugged size amount of coffee, and then you'll top it up with a lot of milk to have an extra large drink should you want to. But this will kind of give you an indication. Obviously, the bigger the capsule, the more coffee is in there. Day number 14. Diavolito, another from the original kind of core range. This one is an espresso size coffee. It is 40ml or 1.33 fluid ounce. We'll carry on the unboxing, and then I will let you know my thoughts on this year's calendar as well, kind of comparing it to the previous years, and I'll let you know my thoughts and obviously costings and all that kind of stuff. So, day 15. This one is flavoured rich chocolate. Again, they're not adding like sugar or sweeteners or anything to this, so hopefully everyone can enjoy it. It's 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce, and it's called Rich Chocolate. Again, from that kind of original range. Well, I think it says Barista Creations flavoured rich chocolate. But yeah, very, very nice. Day number 16. Today you've got a Rondio, again from the kind of standard range. This is a Gran Lungo size, perfect when you don't quite want a full mug size coffee but you want quite a lot of coffee, or you can kind of top it up with milk to make it mug size. And this is 150ml or 5.07 fluid ounce of coffee. Day number 17. Now I'm ripping the box. This is Barista Creations Bianco Doppio, and this is for milk apparently, but again, I won't tell if you won't. This is 80ml, so like double espresso size, or 2.71 fluid ounce. Day number 18. And from the Master Origins range, we've got Costa Rica. This is one of my favourites actually from the Master Origins range. This is Gran Lungo again, 150ml, 5.07 fluid ounce. Day number 19. Double Espresso Scuro, again from that kind of standard range. This is double espresso size, 80ml, 2.7 fluid ounce. And for some reason, this capsule is dented a little bit. I'm not sure why. Day number 20. This is again from Master Origins range. This one is Colombia. It is 230ml, 7.77 mug-sized coffee. Day number 21. This is the day where the coffee was basically trying to make a run for it. This is Vertuo Decaffeinato, so it's the first of the decaf coffees. You can tell it's decaf because it's got that red ring around it. So if, like me, you are desperate for caffeine in the morning and you don't want to accidentally pick up a decaf, then just watch out for the red ring. It does actually say on the back as well what it is. So it's the Gran Lungo Vertuo Decaffeinato. Obviously, Gran Lungo is 150ml or 5.07 fluid ounce. So again, it's from the standard range. Day number 22. From the Master Origins range, this one is Mexico. It is 230ml, 7.77 fluid ounce, which is mug size. Day number 23. Today we have Fortado, which is one of my favourites from the Gran Lungo range. Again, Gran Lungo, 150ml, 5.07 fluid ounce. So a pretty decent sized coffee. Okay, so this is a 24-day calendar, and now we are up to what I think is the most exciting part. And it's here at the top of the calendar. If you have watched me unbox the Nespresso Advent Calendar for the last however many years this has been going, you will know what's probably going to be in here. So let's see if we're surprised. Ooh, what's in here? I quite like, look, if you can just see inside, you can see all of the capsules inside. So it's a slightly different design because I've never seen that before, but I think that's pretty cool. So there's something to pull out here. That was not easy to get out of the packaging. So there's a couple of things here for Christmas Eve, obviously the most exciting day of the calendar. We've got a coffee. It is the Festive Black Double Espresso, again obviously from the Festive range, and it's 80ml or 2.7 fluid ounce. And the main item behind Christmas Eve is this mug, which has got a bit of a kind of textured design. It seems to be a China mug. It does say made in China at the bottom, and it says Nespresso in collaboration with Fuzal, which I think is the designer. It's like a creamy kind of colour inside, almost like a really milky coffee. But the outside is obviously white and it feels very nice. It feels like quite a substantial mug. You know, as usual, Nespresso mugs seem to be fairly well made. It just says, designed for the Nespresso Fusilat collaboration. This limited edition mug has an overflow capacity of 380 ml, which is 2.8 fluid ounce, so it should pretty much be able to cope with any of the coffees in this calendar, and it says it's made out of porcelain. Always proceed with caution when handling hot liquids, keep out of children's reach. It even says, in cases of lipstick traces on the delicate matte exterior, we recommend washing the cup by hand as a first step, but the cup is dishwasher safe. Clean before first use. Sorry, that's probably like a load of information you didn't need, but you know me, I like to be thorough. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on the calendar. Now, if you just stumbled across this video, I've made lots of Nespresso videos, amongst other types of videos on the channel, but there's a whole playlist if you want to look at some kind of side-by-side, simple comparisons of a lot of the machines, as well as like using them for the first time, descaling them, all that kind of stuff. There are videos on the channel for you to check out. But my thoughts on this year's calendar, like I said, I've been buying it every year since they invented it, brought it out, whatever you want to call it. This particular one cost me £39. Now, I do get a discount on this. I get 20% off because I have been an Nespresso member for over 10 years, so I get that 20% off accessories, and you can also get that, I think, if you signed up to subscriptions, or there's various other ways of getting that discount depending on your membership level. But whether you paid £39 or 20% less, you've got to decide, obviously, if this is a calendar like worth picking up for you. So in terms of value, the value probably isn't there if you work out cost per capsule versus buying them individually. But the great thing about the calendar, I always think, is it allows you to try all those different types of coffees. So there's 24 coffees in here, so that's 24 different drinks that you can try. So 17 of the capsules are made from roast and ground coffee, 5 of them are flavoured roast and ground, and then 1 is decaf, roast and ground, plus there's one that's a blend of roast and ground coffee and decaf roast and ground coffee, plus 1 gift in this case is the cup. So like I said, if you're going to work it out based on cost per capsule, it's probably not going to work out for you. It's not that type of calendar. But if you just want to try lots of different ones and you'll enjoy having a different coffee every day, then it might well be worth considering. And the mug, usually, I think they probably will sell this separately. I don't think it's available to buy yet, but it may well come out if you like it. But my thoughts on the calendar and how I think they could improve it, and I say this every single year, so you might want to turn off now if you've seen previous years. But for me, I don't understand why they don't put other things in here. So we know they've got a range of biscuits, they've got like a range of chocolates. It wouldn't really take much to put the odd chocolate or biscuit behind some of the doors. I mean, in addition to the coffee, not instead of. But it would just add like another little aspect and just make it a little bit exciting, get you to try a few other things. There's other accessories and stuff they could put in here, like spoons and different types of cups, and the possibilities are endless. But I'm sure I'll be back next year buying next year's calendars and unboxing them when the time comes. And like I said, I've already got the original one, which I bought and is behind me here, which we will unbox separately. So definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified when the next Nespresso unboxing video goes live. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.